Hey guys, welcome back to the channel on this road to 2000. This is going to be day 192. So let's just hope that today is better than yesterday's. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, just ignore it, just forget it. Because that was painful. It was a calamity. It was awful. It was horrendous. Right, here we go. New day, new game, new beginning. Here we go. So now we're just going to go for our cheeky little d5. Then we're going to go c5 as well. Okay. Knight out. C. Okay, so it's fine. Just going to hold my horses for a second. So if I push, I don't think that's a bad move. Okay, so I mean, there's a check there. So I think I give the check. Or do I give the check with the queen? I mean, they've got many things they can do to protect. I mean, both knights can go back into d2. Even bishop can go back as well. So it would be nice if I should maybe just... What about I take? They take my queen. I check. Queen takes. I take. How much material am I down from that? Do you know what? I think it actually works. I think it works. Also hitting the bishop. I mean... I am playing some... Lately, the past few days, I'm playing some weird moves. Things that haven't quite worked out. Wow, okay. So if they take bishop, I take their bishop. So I don't know if that was a good move. Oh, you couldn't write it, could you? You could not write it. I am literally trapped. Where do I go? Say no. I mean, look, it's equal, isn't it? Let's be... Do I hit queen? Do I hit the queen? I think I hit the queen. Gives me a little bit of momentum here. So hit the queen. Now, how do I want to lose this knight is the question. I can't believe this. What's happened here so far? I'm half tempted to... Is there a good way to lose this knight? No, but look, they're going to take the knight. It's as simple as that. Or should I at least get some compensation? What about if I jump in here, then here? Looking at... So I'm going to go for it. I'm losing that knight, let's be honest. So we're going to come in here. Now, queen's got a kind of... What in the actual heck is going on? So... I think I protect this pawn. I should probably castle, but I think I'm okay for a second. Wow, okay, so they want to... Don't quite know where they want to go. But surely... Oh, okay, so if I come in here, there is the fork. That is a brutal fork. Now, I castle. I just castle. I castle. I think I push on. Can't take, otherwise I lose my queen to the rook. So I think as well, I don't think that's a bad move. Now, if they move this knight out the way, they will get mated. Now, I'm just going to take this with check. Queen takes. Okay, cool. So can I come in here and try and hit the pawn? Where do they go? Am I being really, really ambitious now? Also looking... Oh my... No, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Huh? No, I'm not good. Oh my gosh. Mates. It was either that or lose the queen. I mean, for goodness sakes. And this is how you drop a whole load of elo. And I'm on a massive slide. Wow. What the heck just happened there? Why was that the best? You take queen. Show moves. Jeez. So fairly similar to what happened in a minute. Hit the queen with the... Who'd have thought castling would just turn out to be an absolute nightmare? That's a really good move. Solid. So my options just to lose the queen. I just don't think there's... I mean, it's just resignable. Okay, so I'm going to have one more, and then I think I'm just going to quit chess and pick up another game because I can't play anymore. I don't know what's happened. Okay, come on, English. Don't let me down. And I won't let you down. Right, okay, fianchetto. Right, let's get our pawns out. And we are good to go. Go knight e2. Castles. And I always like doing this, but computer says I can just do this. So I'm just going to do this first. I'm going to do this first because that's what the computer always says I can do. I'm just going to push them away. Is bishop ready to come alive? Just drop back. Okay, that's nice. Let's get this knight out. And, sorry, let's get the bishop out and get this rook over. Rook A, D1. I want to come in here. Hitting the rook. Now, can I push now? I think I can. If they take, I'll take the queen. Then pawn takes back, so I take the queen straight away. Okay, now I don't think that works just because I'm hitting two things. Yeah, so they kind of had to do something about that. Now, do I now just attack the rook? It just kind of helps them quickly develop into the... So I think I'm going to... I don't think that's a bad move. Protect the bishop. I've got the bishop pair. And I think just look to... They're going to double up. I think that's just what you do. But obviously I can protect a couple of times. So I am going to go for that. No checks or anything. I'm in a much better position. Marginally. But I'm winning. So it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I just think I take as simple as that. And I think I take again. Now, they may just take... Oh, okay. So they will be a pawn up. Both got bishop pairs, I mean... Only a pawn up when they take this pawn, so... It's... There's a lot to be played here. Now, am I best just by trying to exchange? I mean, there are other options are just to try and not exchange. But I think I get my knight into the game. And then get this into... I just think that I wouldn't have traded. I think that helps me massively. Now, if they try and attack, it just... In fact, if they try and attack me, I just come in here and hit their pawn. So I'm going to come in here. King's got to get involved. Still a little bit cautious about these two pawns, but I think my king just gets involved, and I think this knight is just too powerful. This knight is ridiculous. And actually where it is now, it's not getting attacked. They push, takes, and then it's just still defended. So it should be... Okay. But the king just can't come into the game just yet, and they can come onto f5, which I think is a really important square now, as is e4 for me. So they can sort that out, but I think if I can just... How can I make this work is the question. So I think I just drop all the way back. Actually, hang on. If I just come in for the check, then I just win the pawn. So let's just do that. And I think at this point, I've only got 3 pawns though. Try and get rid of the bishop. I think they'll just push me away. I think I'll come in here, so looking after this pawn. And then my king will get out, and I'm just going to start running around and causing havoc. Yeah. So they have to push on, which allows my king to... Just want to be a bit cautious. I'm just going to stop them moving. And do I jump in here, try and hit them again? If they push, I just take, and then this little guy's going home. So I think this is the final. This is the final blow, and I'd expect opponent to resign. Yeah, fair enough. But that is the end of a horrible run I've been on lately. So I'm happy to just kind of nip that in the bud, and hopefully get back to a bit of a winning ways. Really, 1679. I know I'm better than that. Played with 93.7. They played with 87.8. I didn't have a blunder. They had 1 blunder. Let's check out what happened. Unbelievable. 9 times out of 10, I always play bishop e3 in prep for d4. But the computer always says, no, you can play d4 straight away. And the one time I don't, unbelievable. Now it wants me to push forward again. Yeah, that was their blunder. And here it's just... Yeah, it was just over, wasn't it? But happy to kind of get a victory on the board again. So what do? I think I've got to have another game then, don't I? I've got to have another game. And let's see if I can try and get another victory. Come on. Right, I've got the black pieces. Right, this is where things get interesting. D4. And I'm still learning a lot about what to play against D4. So I just do my usual C5. And getting this knight in is important because it prevents a potential check. So I am just going to get that in first. Okay, I think I start pushing the pawns. That's what I do. I'm gonna push now. I think they'll take with the pawn, or maybe not. So they'll take with the queen. Now what are they gonna do? I'm gonna take. It's getting a little bit funky. Now, question is, so say I take, they take, I take back with queen, but say I take, there is a check, and say I try and block it like so, they can then win my, so that is something I need to be a little bit cautious about. I think in the meantime, I can potentially just get this out in castle. I think they'll do the same. Okay, so they're protecting this pawn again. Now, I think just castles just make sense, doesn't it? Now, what about just coming in here? Bishop f6. Yeah, let's get this bishop into a better position. In fact, before we move quickly, let's see what they're trying to do. I mean, knight d6 is just covered. Queen and bishop. That still protected. So we're going to come in. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Hitting the bishop. Right, what are they trying to do now? Okay, I can see a kind of pattern. So say I was to take with the queen. And maybe potentially at some point they could push this and hitting my queen as well as the knight, but I don't think that quite works. So I'm just gonna hit queen. No, I just think it's a little bit. Yeah, just got to be a little bit careful. I'm just going to push my pawn out. This is a bit weak. Maybe try and come around a different way. But I can take, can't I? Is that a move? Hitting my knight. If I take, they take back. And I just get out the way. A lot of tension, especially around this pawn here. D4. Can they push a pawn? Now the problem is, say I was to do like some sort of move, knight f4, and try and take out this bishop, then they could push on with a discovered attack on my queen and hitting the knight. So that would be kind of painful, and I can't defend the knight. Now, why is the queen gone over there? It's a very good question. I'm not sure. So I am going to offer the exchange. Offer the exchange and get away from this diagonal here. And hang my, oh my God, Jamie. Why did the queen move? Why did the queen move? Why did the queen move? Because they're looking at your knight. Right, they take knight. I'm jumping straight in here, looking at mate. Also eyeing up this as well. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe what I have just done. So I'm coming in here, looking at mate. So they can't take the rook just yet, but all they have to do is this. But I take with check. Oh my gosh. You just couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. When you're out of form, you are just out of form. It's like a domino effect. Oh man, all of a sudden 2000 just seems like a billion miles away. What the heck? Okay, but that allows me to at least take with check before getting my Now, do they want to take the rook is the question. Because I can just can't. I've got to. Got to at least. I mean, they win the rook. Or do they just defend? If they do that, wow, I'm surprised they gave that away. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. Somehow, miraculously, I'm still in the game. So, I need to come back. And if I do, I'm about to get forked. So, am I just about to lose this? I could just take with pressure on the queen. Now, obviously, you have to be a bit careful what I was going to say with the... So let's just... Wow, what a weird game. Now I'm expecting one of the rooks to hit me, so I need to come back and... I'm just going to drop in here. I just think it's a bit of a safe move. Also looking at potentially hitting the queen. Back rank is a slight concern, but not massively. Is there any kind of sackages I'd take? Come in here, maybe looking at... No, it just doesn't work, sorry. It just doesn't work. Right, okay, now hit the queen. And then what? If they move away, actually, I'm looking at this pawn. And then looking at this pawn. Well. So maybe I just try and be sneaky. Okay, so does that work in any way? What I'd like to do is to get my bishop over here on d5, just trying to sort of stop them coming in, but I just feel that queen comes in, a7. But I'm going for it because I've got enough time. Oh, they're still on it. Okay, so I think they can try and do this now. So say I was to take, rook takes, and then I'm effed. So but I can just jump over here. I think that's perfectly fine. Now I'd love to get this in. I mean, I think they're winning just because they've got the extra rook, but this bishop's still alive and kicking. And it ain't going nowhere just yet, so... They might try queen d8. Oh, okay. So I think that's fine. Cool, so they protect. That makes sense. Now, what about if I just push up? Okay, so can I just not? Do I make a little way out for my king? I can't quite see what they're trying to do here. I don't see it if they're trying to do it. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Saying that, I'm not trying to do much either. If they don't take, okay, they do take. I mean, pushing the pawn forwards kind of important to keeping it. Otherwise, they just double up on this. So just need to try and keep that pawn safe. And maybe even... maybe queens off the board now would do me a bit of a favour. Hard to tell. Wow. Oh, yeah, I was going to say they've got to be careful as well, because obviously this could happen at some point. Now, what about if I just drop back? Why drop back? Because if I try and push forward again, then I'm looking at this rook if one of them moves. However, if this rook... okay. So I guess I pretend like I'm looking after the pawn when I'm attacking the rook. Okay, so they protect. I'm guessing this rook's got to come out as well. Damn. Right, okay, they are on this. Queen protects the promotion square. Wow. They were looking at the mate. What about this? Then what? Where do they go from here? Yeah, that's just got to go. Oh, what the heck? Whatever. The way I've been playing at the moment, I will take any victory in any kind of shape or form. I nearly got mated. That was pretty close. And then they did the right thing. They had to give up the rook. And then the king was in a better position, more time, and I'm just totally losing. But okay, I played with 78%. They played with 77%. They had 2 blunders. I had 2 blunders. I've got to eradicate these blunders from my game. And I will just be helping myself so much. So I'm winning 2.1. I've also got to stop getting in a decent position and not being able to sort of work on it. It's just a bad move. Okay, so they basically win a bishop. Oh, yeah, of course, that's my blunder, because I just hung my knights. So this was really poor. The worst thing was, I said to myself, "What? Why have they moved their queen? I didn't see it." It's incredible. Sometimes you just miss things that are just that you can't see because there's something in the way. You just miss it, and that is just what you've got to eradicate. And the more you can get that out of your game, the quicker you will progress. Now 3.5 down. I thought I had to go for the mate, but you just lose the bishop rather than the rook. Take with check. Did I have a move after this or not? It's pretty much equal here. So I've gotten over that sort of first bit of the blunder, and completely equal. I was trying to make use of this pawn, push forward. Yeah, other rook needed to come in a lot earlier. Okay. Yeah, pointless check, really. I don't know what I was thinking. So should I have taken? Yeah, I did take. And then king out. And I'm winning 1.1, but winning 2.4. King out again. Okay, cool. King out again. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't like that. I didn't need to do that. That was just bad. Because I guess the king can't come in for the moment. They can't come in. They have to go around this way. And then they can't come in because of the pawn. So I had to stay there with the king. That's why this was a big mistake. And I am very, very close to getting mated here. Yeah. Say I'd have done something like that, for example. That is just mate. Wow. And I see it. Yeah, I should have come back. Should have come back. But I'm taking, and then surely it's saying it's equal here. So do I just... I have to match the king. Yeah, I have to just keep going side by side. And I didn't. I panicked. What the... Oh, because if they take... So hang on, hang on. Yeah, I come in. And if they take, I'm in again. And then... I think that's just... Am I just losing? They've got to get out of the way. Oh, I'm just there first, no? I mean, that's just, yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, that's 2 wins. So I'm going to have to just take that and call it quits and come back another day and try and get some more wins because, oh, I missed 1700s. It's only been, I was only there for a few minutes and then I just lost it again. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And until next time, guys, happy chessing. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye-bye.